Hello, my name is Bobby and I'm Wacky, and welcome back to another Wacky Fact Wednesday. This Wednesday is week 85. 85, got it right. This marks the first week of a month-long Wacky Fact Wednesday special. For the next 4 weeks, topics have been pre-selected and are Halloween themed. So for every Wacky Fact Wednesday in October, so for the next 4, they will be Halloween themed. So yeah, that's I thought that'd be kind of cool to do. So we're doing it. I love October. I love Halloween season. It's always the best, man. It really always is. So we're gonna be. There's so many reasons too. Candy, costumes. You get to scare people. The movies. I'm a big fan of the movies. So today, that's what we're going to be focusing on. This week's topic is top 5 favorite Halloween movies. They don't necessarily have to be horror movies or scary movies, but just top 5 favorite Halloween movies. So here we go. Number 1 is Halloween. Although I haven't really watched that many films in the Halloween franchise, I've really only seen the first 2, I think. They're coming out with the new one, which I do kind of feel a little bit interested in. I kind of want to see that. The first one's obviously like one of the most well-known horror movies of all time. Obviously, Michael Myers, and he's crazy. He's very crazy. I like I like the concept. It's a good movie. It is a good movie, and so that's really the only. I don't have any other reasons other than the fact that it's a good movie. So that's number 1. It's Halloween, and I am looking forward to this next installment, which basically nulls. So there's like something like 8 or 9 Halloween movies. Technically, they were all supposed to take place chronologically, but this new movie that comes out is a direct sequel to the one that came out 40 years ago, to the original Halloween, and it basically nulls all the other movies afterwards, so it's like nothing took place. Halloween 2 didn't take place, Halloween 3 didn't, none of the other Halloween movies ever took place. So I'm kind of interested. Number 2 is another classic, Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy Krueger is like the best horror movie villain ever. He's hilarious. This is another one where I've really only seen the first 2 movies, I want to say. I don't know, they get progressively worse. All horror movie sequels get progressively worse, but the first one was good. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's funny, it's weird. It's very weird, but I like it. So that's number 2. Number 3, this is a funny one. Hotel Transylvania. This is not a horror movie at all. This is a kids movie, but it's fun. I think they've come out with like 2 other. I think there's 3 of them now. I just like the first one. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. I did see the 3rd one this summer. Stupidest thing ever, but I was cracking out. Oh my god, the movie was terrible, but it was so terrible that it was funny. But I do like the first one, the first Hotel Transylvania. It's interesting, it's different, and so yeah, that's number 3. Number 4, this is a recent one. This one came out last year. It. Oh man, I hated that movie, but it was also very good. They're coming out with the second one, the part 2, next year, which I'm looking forward to seeing. Obviously, if you haven't been living under a rock, I mean, you've heard of it. It is obviously a famous Stephen King novel from back in the day about a killer clown, but it kind of evolves into more than just a killer clown. Like it's some sort of higher being that just morphs into the form of a clown or something. It's got this very elaborate story, much more elaborate than it really has to be to make it a good movie, but it is a good movie, and it's creepy as heck. I'm not one to get like nightmares or anything, or to be scared out of my mind after seeing one of those movies, so I didn't feel that way, but I do know other people that did feel that way after seeing it. I just don't get that way. I'm I'm a tough guy. No, I don't know. I just like, it's a movie. It's fake. It's never gonna happen in real life. There's not gonna be some higher being, some extraterrestrial life form that comes down and takes the form of a killer clown and like murders children for no reason. Like, that's just like, no. So I don't know, it never really affects me. None of that. Like, the Halloween, horror movies just don't affect me in real life, but when I'm watching them, I'm scared. And I'm scared for one reason. Loud noises. I hate jump scares. I really hate jump scares. And loud noises are the worst. So if I'm in a movie theater, even if I'm just sitting at home and I'm watching a movie where I know something's gonna happen, it's either quiet or the camera angle, it's dark or something, I'll go like this and I'll close my ears, not because I'm scared, but because I don't want to hear a loud noise. I hate loud noises. So that is like sudden loud, like screeching loud noises. Like, I can be I can hear loud music or whatever, but just screeches, like, I don't need to hear that, so I always just cover my ears, even though it's not a scary scene, just because I don't want to hear loud. Disclaimer, if you're ever watching a movie with me and I do that, that's why. Long story short, it is a movie that gave people nightmares. It just didn't give me nightmares, but it gave other people nightmares. I still thought it was a really good movie, so that's why I picked it for number 4. Number 5, this is another recent one. Not really a horror movie. I don't even know if you want to classify it as a Halloween movie, but it kind of is. Goosebumps. I read Goosebumps when I was a kid. It's a book series. I forget who wrote it. R.L. Stein, that sounds right. Wrote this whole line of kids books, and I read them obviously when I was a kid. Obviously, they were scary books, horror books, or whatever for kids, and I was a fan, so I read the whole series. And they made a film adaptation of it, like of the whole series. They made it like 2 years ago at this point. I want to say it was like 2015, 2016. I'm gonna look it up for you. 2015, and I just looked, and apparently there's going to be a second one. How have I not heard of this? Literally comes out next week. Goosebumps 2, Haunted Halloween. Now, I don't think it's the same. Jack Black's in it. It is the same cast. What? Okay, just Jack Black. I don't see anyone else that's the same. But still. Literally. How have I not heard of it? The more you know. Well, I'll be going to see that on October 12th. Literally next week. Next Friday. How did I not? Anyway, the more you know. So yeah, I liked the film adaptation of it. Jack Black was in it. It was funny. And it also like brought to life a lot of it wasn't just focused on like one book, the first book or anything. It actually brought all of the books together, all of the villains from all of the books together into one movie. And I think that's what made it super cool. So I enjoyed it, even though it was sort of more focused on a younger audience, and it was, obviously it's rated PG, it wasn't like a horror movie. It was still fun to watch. It was still good Halloween movie, so that's all I got for you. That's my top 5 favorite Halloween movies. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have, you know what to do. Rating would be super duper very much appreciated. Other than that, if you're new around here, consider subscribing. I do weekly Wacky Fact Wednesdays, and obviously, as I said, the next 3 weeks gonna be Halloween themed. So I would usually say leave your suggestions in the comments below, but I already have the next 4 weeks planned out. I have the remaining 3 weeks of October, and then someone already suggested the first week of November. So I'm backed up for quite a while. So you don't have to suggest anything if you don't want to. But if you do want to, feel free to do it. I'll just back it up till it just won't be until the second week of November. So I'm pretty backed up, which is a good thing. But again, let me know your list in the comments. What's your favorite Halloween movie? What movie do you watch for Halloween? Let me know in the comments. As I said, for like the 20th time. That's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.